No way. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on, put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say you swear to God.
Yo, what? Bro, rtruth? Man, it's your boy Miles Angel back with another video, man. And, dude, just like everybody else, I'm in complete shock that rtruth got released today. Honestly, I hope this doesn't happen anytime soon. You would have thought this nigga died today. The love and support that he's gotten today, and just all the nice messages people have sent about rtruth and stuff, man. Like, this dude, I know he was a, goofball on television and stuff, but man, this guy has such a decorated career. This dude was the first black NWA world champion. He debuted as K-Quick with Road Dogg, Like, this guy was a trailblazer. This guy was dope, man. rtruth, one of the coolest dudes you could probably ever meet, man. This is just complete shock that they didn't even want to renew his contract. It seems like, TKO just used whatever name value he had. Triple H just used whatever name value he had left and had him in that Cena feud that was like 2 weeks, and then had him go job out to JC Mateo just on Friday. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, bro. I get it in a way. Like, people try to say he's old and all this stuff, and he's on a wrestling contract. Dude, this is the same company that's trying to bring Goldberg to fight fucking Gunther. This is the same company that was trying to do Rock and Roman, and Rock is over the age of 50. You know what I'm saying? This is the same company that did Stone Cold, even though Vince was running things, but still, like, Stone Cold was fucking running, was doing the main event with Kevin Owens just a few years ago, and he was like pushing 60 at the time. You know what I mean? And everybody was happy about that, So it's like, and rtruth looks nothing like his age at all. He can still go in the ring and shit. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, bro. Like, I could have thought of a million other creative things to do with rtruth. You know what I mean? Especially with that Cena feud. That's why I was kind of a little excited about it, because I thought, and this is my stupid ass thinking that WWE was going to do anything interesting, but or anything creative. But I was thinking WWE was going to do something creative with that. But I guess not. You can't really do shit with a 2-week build. You feel me? He just got out there and just got fucking beat. 1, 2, 3, simplistic. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's just very shocking news. rtruth's contract is not renewed today. There's a lot of people saying, why didn't he go to a Legends deal? Which I agree, but I think Legend deals are for, correct me if I'm wrong, for superstars that are retired, are not doing in-ring active wrestling no more. So I don't see how he could be on Legends deal. But at the same time, I don't see why you wouldn't renew him when you got motherfuckers like Brock Lesnar, who's not even wrestling, you're still paying. You got Tamina Snuka, who's not wrestling, and she's still on your actual active wrestling payroll. You got Stephanie McMahon, who's on the active wrestling payroll. You have Shane McMahon, who's still on the active wrestling payroll, and they're not wrestling. But rtruth, you couldn't renew his contract? Somebody that could give value to this company in some way? You telling me rtruth has nothing of value, and he's been part of this company for 25 years? That's insane, man. That's insane, dude. That's somebody, like, it's just, I understand business, but you also got to look out for people that have done a lot for you. And it's just morally wrong. You know what I mean? And that's the type of shit that will get backlash on your company. You know what I mean? We all love wrestling. We all love WWE. But where it's heading, I hope a lot of us don't stop watching. But I don't blame y'all. You know what I mean? It's not just, I'm going to stop watching because rtruth got released. No, it's a building up from a lot of other shit, too. And rtruth may just be the camel that broke his back. You know what I mean? This is just crazy to me. That rtruth couldn't get his contract renewed. That dude is a legend. He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I hope R-Truth makes it back in the WWE one day. I would believe that. And yeah, man. And for the people that think that Triple H had nothing else to do with this either, you're one of the biggest dumb fucks and don't know anything about wrestling and you don't know anything about business either. That's like managers. Like, that's like every manager, like the shift coordinator doesn't know that this person's going to get fired. Every manager is in that meeting, knows, and the head boss tells them what they're going to do going forward with this select individual. Triple H is the head of creative. They're not just going to cut somebody without letting Triple H know weeks ahead of time, hey, is this guy factored into your creative plans? No. Okay, we're thinking about releasing him. Okay, that's fine. That's what Triple H did. He has the final say in that. You know why? Because he's the head of creative. His name is all over on the fucking credits and shit. You know what I mean? He may not be the one to say we should release this guy or not, or come up to TKO and be like, hey, I want to release this guy. But TKO is going to come up to him and be like, hey, are you okay with us releasing this talent? Triple H is going to be like, yes. Because if Triple H really wanted R-Truth, guess what? He would have clamored to keep R-Truth. He did not. And he didn't say nothing. They don't give no future endeavors, tweets, or nothing. This is the most craziest release, non-renewal of a contract I've seen since Bray Wyatt. You know what I mean? Hell, even Braun Strowman. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. At least when Vince released people, they would at least send out a nice tweet. Like, not a nice tweet, but you know what I mean? Like, they would send out something like, hey, best on your future endeavors. Thank you for what you've done for this company. They did that for Mox. They did that for a lot of people. The fact that R-Truth didn't get none of that and they just drew him to the wayside like he's just a fucking bum, you know what I mean? It's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? Shout out R-Truth. R-Truth is one of the nicest guys I've ever encountered in person. I remember when me and my lady were up in the Indianapolis airport the day after Royal Rumble this year, and he's on the phone with his earbuds talking to somebody, and a bunch of fans coming up to him, excited, like, oh, it's R-Truth. They want pictures and stuff. I'm just sitting back, because I don't like bothering people, even though I know they signed up for this shit. They're public figures, people gonna come up and ask them for autographs. I just don't want to be a part of, I don't, if I see a nigga on the phone, I don't need to ask you for a pic, bro. Like, for what? You know what I mean? But he was so nice. Like, dude literally taking pics with everybody with a smile on his face. Like, he doing it, like, he was super cool with everybody. You know what I mean? And the only other person I've seen like that is Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? But yeah, R-Truth, super nice guy. He was waiting for his Delta flight, going wherever they were going for Monday Night Raw that week. But yeah, R-Truth just can't say nothing bad about the dude, really. You know what I mean? He's just a funny ass dude, very charismatic, very just over the top hilarious, man. He tries to break everybody like on screen. Is hilarious. And just seeing the floods of tweets from everybody, all his coworkers and everything, all fellow talent from other companies talking about him is just it's just awesome. And it just shows a testament to what R-Truth really is as a person, man. I'm talking like he passed, excuse me. But it really is as a person, man. And I hope R-Truth does great things outside of WWE. And for the dumbass fans, this is another thing too. I've seen a lot of dumbass fans that think this was a work. What is the work here? Tell me who is getting worked and what is the work? Because this would be one of the worst works of all time. What is the work here? Like, who's getting worked in this? You have to create a storyline about R-Truth thinking he got released just to get him just to get some type of care about his character. That's stupid, bro. You can think of a million better things than that. Who's getting worked? You're telling me all these people like Tommy Dreamer and all these other niggas that's not part of the company that is clamoring for him, like Jinder Mahal, who got fucked and released, is playing along in this fucking work? Like, they would give a damn about this company, the way they did them and the way they released them? Are you guys thinking? Like, no, he got fucking released. Stop trying to defend this company that don't give a damn about you, man. I watch WWE because I've always I grew up with that shit. So it's a part of me to escape. You know what I mean? It's a good escape. You feel me? And WWE is the biggest platform for wrestling. That's why I still watch it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go out here just defending it when they're fucking doing bullshit. You know what I mean? It's okay to criticize things that you enjoy. You know what I mean? And I don't blame people if they don't want to watch this shit as much anymore. Because this is a really tough time and a bad time. People need to stop lying to themselves. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be here. You know what I mean? I may take my breaks from it here and there, but I'm always going to like stay in the, you know, loop and know things. You know what I mean? Because I love wrestling. You know what I mean? This isn't the first release. Like I said, I went through Bray Wyatt getting released, and that was like my angriest at the time. You know what I mean? This one is my most shocking. You know what I mean? This is just completely shocking. Like, I can't believe they didn't renew rtruth's deal when they got niggas like Brock Lesnar who hasn't wrestled. I know Brock Lesnar brings money and shit, but if you're not going to use him, what the fuck you still paying him for? Stop being bitches. You know what I mean? Take it to court and break that fucking contract. You got niggas like Stephanie McMahon on the roster. Active wrestling. She's getting paid as a wrestler. She's not even wrestling. I know it's Triple H's wife. She's not wrestling. You got niggas like, you got people like Tamina. I don't know if Vince McMahon worked something out because he was close with Jimmy Snuka back in the day and stuff to keep Tamina on the roster. I'm not saying Tamina don't deserve no money, but you know, it's just like she's not wrestling. You know what I mean? These are the type of people you got on the roster, active wrestling roster, who's not even wrestling, getting paid, but you're cutting people like rtruth on the first day of June. You know what I mean? Rent day out of all times. You know what I mean? It's never a good time to get fired, but it's just like ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man, or furloughed. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. This company, this is gonna bite them in their ass for real. You know what I mean? Like I said, I love wrestling. I love watching the WWE over the years and stuff. But this is just one of those times where it's just like, man, what the fuck? Like, what is the decision making we're doing? You know what I mean? It's just bad. Bad from the start of this year all the way to now, man. It's just bad, you know. And I'm going to Money in the Bank on Saturday, next Saturday. And the only reason why I'm going is because I want my family to be able to experience an event, because I don't know how much more of these things I'm going to pay for to go. You know what I mean? The prices are going up. Plus, they're not giving a good product. And yeah, man, I don't know how much more I will. And I want them to experience an event before I probably just say fuck it all completely in a minute. But yeah, man, I'm trying not to, but it's getting harder and harder with the dumbass decisions and the way they're kind of treating people and stuff. But going to wrestling shows is bigger than me, and I will make a video on why I still go to wrestling shows, even though these shows are dog shit and this company is a piece of shit right now. But yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. You give all these years to these companies. I know rtruth left in the middle of that back in like 2001 and stuff, but he's giving a lot to this business. He does everything they asked of him, and they treat him like that. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable, man. That's why I say, man, just always bet on yourself and do your own thing. You know what I mean? Don't kill yourself for these fucking companies. At the end of the day, you're just another number, another person. And if that doesn't show you anything, I don't know what will, bro. And that goes for any job you work at. Just make time for yourself and live your life, because you're going to, you know, all these years that you've given to them, they don't give a damn. You know what I mean? This company got sold to these bitch-ass niggas like Ari Emanuel and Endeavor. This is the same company that let go of Chuck Liddell and a couple other niggas in the UFC that have given their like life and time to them and shit like that. So, you know, I don't respect no respect from these niggas. Ari Emanuel don't know fucking probably more than 15 wrestlers on the roster. He just looks at who's making the most. Ask Triple H, hey, does this person got any value? Triple H is like, no. And then fucking they let him go. They're like, we're not going to renew your contract. So, you know, and I heard Carlito is not going to get his contract renewed either. So, yeah. But, hey, at least Carlito won. I heard Carlito won a world title in Puerto Rico. So, you know, fuck, he doesn't need this shit. You know what I mean? But, and they'll probably try to call him back again when they fucking do a Puerto Rico show or whatever. But, yeah, man, just want to give my thoughts on rtruth getting his contract not renewed. And, yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. And then you got a lot of people, a lot of Triple H meat writers and shit. People trying to deflect and stuff. Like, oh, he doesn't do all the decision making. Okay. Okay. It's just people don't know business. But yeah, man, I'll make tons of videos later this week. Cause this company, the truth needs to be said about these niggas. And I'm glad I'm one of them channels that isn't afraid to bite their tongue and doesn't care who likes it or doesn't. And I just speak my truth. You know what I mean? And where WWE's heading right now is just crazy, man. People get fired every day, but it's just some people that you kind of look out after. You kind of look out for. You know what I mean? You got niggas like Shane McMahon, who was damn near about to go to AEW, and he's still getting paid to this day as an active wrestler. But you're not renewing. I know Shane McMahon's family, but I don't think him and Triple H are that cool. And you got niggas like rtruth getting let go. Crazy, man. But on a good note, go check out rtruth's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the bio. I mean, it's clear as day. Ron Killings, his real name. But yeah, man, go check out his music. He's a good artist. And I hope he blows up, man. I hope he gets some good features from some big time people. And whatever his next thing is, I will be supporting and following, man. Shout out to you, rtruth. You are a legend in the game. I appreciate you being on my television screen, all the laughs you gave us. The heel run you did in 2011 was amazing. And yeah, man, you're just a fucking legend, bro. And yeah, I will catch y'all on the flip. Yeah, they got some explaining to do. They don't got to explain shit to us. It's their company. But yeah, man, I don't think this is going to really end well for them. And I think there's going to be more cuts coming soon. Probably around SummerSlam, to be honest. So niggas like The Miz, Karrion Kross, all these cats. Yeah, y'all better watch out, bro. I hope nobody loses it. It's never fun to see people, have to find new work when it's not their decision. Because if it was rtruth's decision, I don't think he would say, I'm sorry to inform you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Appreciate you, rtruth. And yeah, just crazy, crazy times, man. Well, like I said, I'll catch you on the flip, man. I'm about to leave a rtruth song called When It All Adds Up. It's a banger to me. So, yeah, man. rtruth, if you see me using it, hey, I have no problem if you gotta copyright me, bro. I'm just trying to put people on your music, brother. But, yeah, man. Crazy, crazy fucking times for wrestling right now, man. But, hey, let's just all stick together and, hope for the best, bro. That's all we can do. This is the harsh reality of business, bro. And TKO is a business, if I could say one, bro. But yeah, man. I'll catch you on the flip, dude. Peace.
Why nobody come around when the show ends? You really find out who's your friends. They only there for the money when it's all spent. It only counts when it all adds up. Why nobody come around when the show ends? You really find out who's your friends. They only there for the money when it's all spent. It only counts when it all adds up. She said, I'm the problem. I said, baby, what you mad about?